Okay, back in my valeting studio in Dorset. Just had a new client turn up with his recently acquired Bonneville T120. Gorgeous bit of kit. I love the green. Anyway, this is in for a full Works Valet and protection package. We're going to give this a proper Snowfoam safe wash, degrease, get all the contaminants off of it. More than anything, get some protection on it. If you start looking closely, it looks nice from far away, but see all those spokes? That's all corrosion setting in already. This has only got a very low mileage on it. This is why it's so important to get your bike properly protected from new. We're going to get it all cleaned up, get these discs all minted up. We'll scrub each and every one of those spokes. Got to be careful with these because they are chrome. Don't want to scratch them. Get all the center stand all cleaned up. These covers are in pretty good shape. I know the Triumph covers usually deteriorate quite quickly. I went with chrome ones on mine. Just looks like someone's tried to scour these up, but they're not bad shape on that side. This side's a little worse, but I mean, we can either polish them or we scratch them back up, give them that rough finish, but I prefer them polished, to be honest with you. Look at this under here, it's corroding already. They need to be chrome like that cover there. They really look good then. Much easier to keep clean. Anyways, enough of my jibber jabber. We're going to do some paint correcting on it as well. I was just doing a bit of a paint inspection. It's not too bad, but when you look over it, see all that spider webs? Paint on these modern bikes is so soft. Oh, look at that. See that? So we're going to do a two-stage machine polish. Once it's all cleaned off, decontaminated, we'll then do a two-stage machine polish just to remove any of those imperfections before we lay down the ceramic. Lovely bike. Anyways, let's get cracking, get it all cleaned up, decontaminate it. We'll get it up on the bench then and do some proper detailing. Okay, she's all been thoroughly washed, decontaminated. We've blow dried every single bit of this, making sure to remove any moisture from the switch gear, any electrical items. We've taken the seat off, removed the cover here to clean all inside the countershaft sprocket. I then misted it with the the XCP clear coat on all the motor, all up underneath the frame, all your rad, any little bits that I think might corrode has had a nice coating of the XCP clear coat. I've then brushed the XCP orange, which is a bit thicker, on all your bits and pieces like this, all your sprockets, all your spindle nuts, all your center stand springs, you know, anything that really does get some heavy abuse has had an extra coating of the XCP orange. It's a bit thicker, see little bolts like that, your banjo bolts, all that's had a nice little brushing of the XCP orange, this stuff here. So now we're going to crack on with some detailing. I want to these shocks have already started corroding inside there, so I'm going to polish those up, polish this up. I'm going to get all this exhaust all up inside there where it's going rusty, all behind there. Get all that polished up, and then we'll put some XCP on that. I've put it all up underneath the mud guard. Anywhere that might corrode has had a nice misting. We're going to crack on with these covers then. He likes the brush finish. I personally would have them polished, but we're going to do the best we can with those. Get these little bits polished up. These are looking a bit sad, so we're going to mirror polish those. All these footrests underneath there, we'll get some mirror polishing done on those. Spokes have come up a right tree. I've literally scrubbed each and every one of these. Like I said earlier, you got to be so careful because these are chrome spokes. Even though they were starting to corrode, I've got some special chemicals that removes a lot of that corrosion. Lightly rub down. We're going to polish up these rims, and then we'll put the XCP clear coat. We'll brush it on all these spokes just to neutralize any corrosion on there. Yeah, coming along nicely. Well then, once we've done all that, we'll get it lowered and we'll crack on with some paint correcting. These side covers, desperate need of a good polish, as well as the tank. We're going to see if we can do something with this. It's already corroding here. But, yes, coming along nicely. Polishing has commenced, and what a result. Look at that cover. Still got a bit of brushed finish to it, but it's nice and shiny now. Just had a little work on the brake pedal up underneath the foot pegs. Look at that, they have come up like chrome. It's all in these little details that make all the difference. Now I'm going to work on this cover. I've just removed, see all that corrosion in there? Ah, look, I've been waiting to use this new piece. That should get in there nicely. A bit of metal polish. Can't beat this flex tool. Absolutely over the moon with it. So we're going to clean this up, get rid of that XCP that's in there, and then we'll polish it up and we'll brush a bit more on there. Looking good. Oh, much better. Still got a bit of a brush finish, but nice shiny brushed finish. My new tool worked a treat. Got all that crap off inside there. While it's up on the bench, I'm going to crack on with a bit of paint correcting. Can you see all the marks on there? Spider webs. Let's get rid of those. There you go. A quick couple of runs with the old Cartec 3000. Finish it off with the 12,000. Oh my God, look at the shine on that. Look at that. Got no more hazing, no more spider webs. That's what you want before you put down the old ceramic. Now onto this side. I must say that cover's not too bad. I've seen a lot worse. I think somebody's had a go at this before, but we're going to lightly polish that, but it's things like this. Oh, look at that. Oh, up underneath the footrest, they're all minging, so we'll get those mirror polished up. Then we'll do this side cover and get it down and get that tank sorted out. My goodness, she is absolutely gleaming. Now we're going to do a bit of work on this tank. See all those marks? We're going to get rid of all that. Get it all nice and shiny. Get a bit of depth to it. Get rid of that imperfections. And then we're going to lay down the Ultimaxx Ceramic. I'll get the seat back on and this bike is done. Get all this headlight sorted out. See if we can get rid of that scratch there. There you go, 3.5 hours on the dot. This T120 Bonneville has been fully trotted and looking freaking sweet. Oh my God, everything has been polished, protected. Really chuffed the way those side covers come out. Still got that brush finish, but a bit shiny. All the footrest. I did a 2-stage machine polish, as you saw previously. Then I coated it with the Ultimaxx Signature Quartz. All the bodywork, mud guards, everything's had the Signature Quartz ceramic. Good old Ultimaxx really brings out that gloss. I managed to get a bit of that scratch out, but it's pretty deep to be honest. But that's had the Signature Quartz. All the wheels have been polished. White diamond metal polish leaves a protective coating. And we brushed the XCP on all the spokes. Look at those spokes, they come up a right treat. All the shocks, they always go rusty. It's had a nice coating of the XCP. Discs are cleaned, everything's been cleaned, protected, looking like it should, and hopefully we'll be looking like this for months and years to come. Like I said, best time to get your bike properly protected when you buy it new. Get it to us. We do a new bike protection package. Make sure to keep the rust and corrosion at bay. The sun is out. I'm heading to the beach.